Contract it is. Alright, let's come up with a name for this idiot. Oh, PS4 keyboard. Don't like you. Let's not. No. Let's not think about this too hard. There we go. I'm a proper... I was gonna say Yharnamite, but that's not true. The main character is not from Yharnam. He's an outsider. I am young still for now. Okay, this is your levels. Yeah, that sounds like me. Now, of course, in any FromSoftware game, you don't want to touch the character creator too much because it's not great. No, do the test. Of course, getting a fat guy messes up, like, everything. Let's go with standard. The problem with that is that, messing with all these, like, granular details is that, all the things you can wear in the game are based on, like, the default appearance. So, making, like, a really fat guy or a really small guy messes with, like, the way the textures stretch across the character model. So things tend to look really shitty if you go in that direction. Ooh, can I put on makeup? Can I put on guy liner? That'd be cool. Oh, you totally can. Look at that. Look at that guy liner. Oh, yeah. Shove it in there. Yeah, perfect. As if you're ever going to see your character's face. Oh, you see it more often in this game than you do in other FromSoftware games. I want something fancy. Give me this is the colors. Need to go to details. Oh, actually, well, first let me. Yeah. Like that they put the steampunk goggles in there just for you. Yeah, I'm a big nerd. Yeah, that's closer to the real thing. I changed the hair up a little bit, though. Now, of course, depending on which hair you choose, you have the ability to just fuck up whatever hat you end up wearing. Like I did the first time I played the game. Well, I am about to get a haircut. My hair is like the longest it's been in a long time right now. It's somewhere closer to... I don't know, that, except like a lot thicker. But that's more of what it should be. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, the item descriptions on loading screens, which were not there in 1.0. Those that don't know, when this game launched, it had horrific loading times, which a lot of people tried to ignore because the game was so good, but oh, was it bad. It took forever to load, and there was nothing to read. It was just the Bloodborne logo for like a straight minute before it loaded you into the world.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Look at this scene that never actually happens in the main game. Oh, hey, what's up, buddies? Oh, that one's my favorite one. He's handsome.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
Now, if only Soul Calibur could do the same, and that rumor about the Bloodborne hunter being in the PS4 version could come true, that'd be great. Yo, hello. I saw you, Ghost Man. Oh boy, this is not as smooth as I remember it being. That might be because I'm playing it in OBS, though. This is gonna take a while. Rati chop. Judo chop. Here's the thing. There it is. Inspect. Handwritten scroll. Seek Paleblood to transcend the hunt. Well, there's your, what's that dude's name? Oscar in Dark Souls? Like, yeah, that note's your Oscar. Like, go do it. Go do the thing. Let me read that. Ah, that's not for us yet. Am I going to do the thing where I run, or am I going to do the thing where I die immediately? I've beaten Wolfie here with my bare hands before, but I'm going to run. Try to stave off that first death as long as possible. Glad that, without practicing, that I've remembered some of the controls. I was really afraid that playing a bunch of Tokyo Xanadu was going to make me hold R1 to run. Go, 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 go. Alright, start off with a little dodge. Pull this. Later. Shut up, cleric. I'll get to you in a minute. Also, look at all those fucking, messengers. That's an online thing, right? It's like, oh, that means a lot of people are at this lamp. Nice. People are playing. Look at all these fucking motherfuckers killing themselves in here. Just like old times. What's up, Dolly Poo? An abandoned doll. Give me that shit. Pick your first trick weapon. Saw cleavers all around. Hunter axe is easy mode for big babies. We're going with the true weapon of men. The threaded cane. Just like old times. This is the first weapon I ever played with. Aw, yeah, this thing rocks. It's basically a short sword. You got a big thrusting attack on R2. The real reason I always wanted to play with it is this right here. It is a chain whip in its trick transformation mode, which is all I really wanted, because I was like, no, I want to feel like I'm playing Castlevania. I don't care if it sucks. So the blunderbuss or the pistol, the blunderbuss, it what does it do? It's weaker, but it hits over more frames, so you're more likely to get counter hits. The pistol does more damage, but it requires like more precise timing. First time I played the game, I went with the pistol. Now I'm gonna be a coward and take the blunderbuss. Give me those hits, yo. Another thing that takes a little bit of know-how is right here in your arm slot. The first two spaces, even though it doesn't explain it anywhere, maybe it's in like the online manual or something, but the first two spaces are for your right hand, your main weapon, then your secondary weapon. Then the next two spaces are for your left hand, your guns. There's some like alternate things besides guns, but who cares? Notebook received from the messengers. Leave messages with these loyal servants to share them with hunters in other worlds. Thank you. I need that. Let's see. So this is your personal effects, which is mapped to, yeah, it's to right trackpad. Let me put this here. So the notebook. Messengers are inhabitants of the dream who revere the brave hunters. Use them to send messages to other worlds. Leave notes to the messengers. Read the notes left to messengers in other worlds. Narrate notes to reach out to hunters across planes of existence. Note, online use only. Cannot use this item offline. The other item that we have on us is the Hunter's Mark, which is like the equivalent of the Dark Sign in Dark Souls. Dangling upside down rune etched in one's mind, symbol of a hunter. By focusing one's thoughts on this rune, a hunter loses all blood echoes but awakens afresh. It is as if it were all just a bad dream. That thing is pointless. Don't ever use it. If it's kind of like, you're like, well, screw this. I want to go back to the lamp I was at. You can use that thing and it'll take you back, but it'll take all your blood echoes. Eventually you find the item that does that, but you get to keep your shit, and that's what you really want to use. To escape this dreadful hunter's dream, halt the source of the spreading scourge of beasts, lest the night carry on forever. And finally, let's talk to Yharnam.
You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gammon, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it. This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Even the dog, should it please you.
Shut up, Yharnam, you old creepy creep.
This was once a safe haven for hunters. A work you need.
I know what you made that doll for. Alright, other services around the Hunter Workshop. You got this. The bath appears linked to the nightmare, but there are no messengers. Not yet. Eventually you can buy stuff there. These tombstones, these altars, are where you do the chalice dungeons, which I don't know if I'll ever do in this playthrough. Maybe at the very, very end. There's the doll. Here's the regular bath messenger. Trade in blood echoes with the messengers to buy and sell items. It's a shop. You can buy some more vials. You can buy some bullets. Molotov cocktail pebble. They have a basic armor set for you to wear. If you'd like to spend money on that, which I don't. I will not be buying that. Oops. And finally, I think there's one other thing. I don't know if anything's going to be there. stump messengers. I think this is where you come eventually, and you can customize your little dudes, your messengers. You can put like little silly hats on them and whatnot. All right, so these tombstones are the ones that take you to the main world. Eventually, they all open up and they have various locations on them. So we want to go. Let's go back to the first floor sick room. This is close to where we started. Now back up these stairs is where we originally woke up, but the door's closed now.
Are you out on the hunt? Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door. I am Yosefka. The patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection. I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry. Please. This is all that I can do.
Yosefka's blood vial.
And good hunting.
You can kind of get a peek at her face through some of the cracks in the door. And it appears to be an older woman with gray hair, maybe? And I know that there are like ways that you can get the camera to like clip through the door and just straight up see her face, but whatever. Display. Blood vial acquired from Yosefka's clinic. This refined blood, highly invigorating, restores a large amount of HP. Product of a slow and careful refinement process, this rare blood vial appears to be a clinic original. So just in case I ever want to use this thing, I'm going to put it on my personal effects. Also, Yosefka, you run a weird business. How do you explain how I got in there and that Wolfie got in there? Is that real? Who knows? Alright, let's take care of you. Look at him. He's already down to like a third health. And we're done. Give me your thing. There we go. 3 blood vials. Up those. Right, developer notes telling you how to do the things, how to recover. There are ones that are like how to attack. Let's see, you got messages? Oh, more dev notes. How to walk on. Back step, quick step, shoot. Let's see, the thing we're supposed to be doing. Let me back up a little bit. Write a note. Go with templates. I just want the regular one, right? No, I want... There we go. That's the one that the community suggested you leave it, all the lamps. Surprised there isn't one over there. Maybe I'm overestimating how popular this idea is. Don't give up. Alright, let's pick this up. This should be bullets. Okay. That's all that's in this little courtyard. Can't get on the other side of that gate that's over there where you can see that item. Alright, Central Yharnam begins now for real. Oh man, this is gonna take a while to get used to. Ah, you can barely survive that. Thought my R2 would be enough. Molotov cocktail, I will make use of those. Alright, back up to the first lamp. Or second lamp, I guess. Let's talk to Coffee McGee over here.
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yharnam has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good. Paleblood, you say? Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yharnam lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood. Or so they say. Yharnamites don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance. Across the valley to the deep...
Alright, thanks, Gilbert. Now that like PS4 games are being data mined more hardly, I would love it if someone made a mod where they just revoiced that scene of Gilbert themselves, but did a Gilbert Gottfried impression. That'd be great. So, oh, that's right. I can't look at the stupid item description of regular vials and bullets in here. You have to do it in the Hunter's Dream, of all places. Alright, let's look at the weapons. One of the trick weapons of the workshop, commonly used by hunters on their duties. Sufficiently deadly as a rigid bladed cane, but also serves as a whip when its blade is split into many. Concealing the weapon inside the cane and flogging the beast, the whip is partly an act of ceremony, an attempt to demonstrate to oneself that the bloodlust of the hunt will never encroach upon the soul. And on the blunderbuss. Blunderbuss created at the workshop for the hunter's line of work. Hunter firearms are specially crafted to employ quicksilver bullets, used with the wielder's own blood, boosting damage against beasts. The impact of this highly effective weapon counters beasts' swift movements, and it's widespread and is nigh on guaranteed to hit the mark. Anything that I missed? Inventory. Now we saw the notebook. Right, our default costume set, which is super unique, and if you sell it, you can never get it back on this save file, which is what I did stupidly the first time I played the game. Alright, Black Hood. Hood worn upon awakening to the nightmare of blood and beasts. Perhaps its wearer had to stay out of sight and travel by cover of darkness. Without memory, who will ever know? And then they more or less repeat. Clothing worn upon awakening to the nightmare of blood and beasts. Not typical clothing for Yharnam, perhaps it is of foreign origin. It is said after all the traveler came to Yharnam from afar. And the bandages, terribly worn and unsanitary. A faint memory recalls blood ministration, involving the transfusion of unknown blood. And trousers, not typical. So basically the player character is supposedly not from Yharnam. And apparently Gilbert was able to glean that just immediately. He's like, oh, you're not from here. Never seen you before. Look at those weird clothes you're wearing. You're not from Yharnam. Hello. That party that's going on down there. Overswinging. My favorite enemy in this entire game. The shield fuckers. They just carry around boards and use them as shields. Supposedly they might be like a joke, considering Bloodborne was like made on the premise of getting players to stop hiding behind shields in Dark Souls. Can I clip through this? Ow, a little bit. That phantom coming up from behind me scared me a little bit. Didn't leave a guy over here, did I? I think I did. Well, there is a guy in this corner who you should not mess with under any circumstances. Really ever. He's way too strong for this point in the game. And even when he's not, there's nothing over there. Alright, here's the little courtyard we saw, but the guy that was standing here already took off. Might have killed him in that group, I don't know. He was guarding a Molotov cocktail. 4 of them, actually. Also, houses with little lanterns in front of them. You can knock on the door, and Yharnamites will talk shit to you.
Lads, you've come on. You'd open the door on a night of hunt. Away with you. Now.
Screw you. Look at this guy trying to hide. Gotta move. Oh, shit. Not smart. Oh, no, can't go too far in there. Hi. Ah, crap. I missed the dodge. Well, you saw there that I made use of the what's it called? Rally. That's what it's called. The rally system. Yo, I got Bloodstone Shard. Bloodborne added the idea that, like, when you lose health, if you just hit enemies as quickly as possible and get some of that good blood, you get to regain a little bit of your health back. And you can even get it all back if you're fast enough and you get enough hits in. It's like inventory. They got all kinds of stuff. The Molotov cocktail explodes in raging flames when thrown against an object. One of the oldest hunter tools available in the workshop. Since the tragedy that struck old Yharnam, fire has become a staple in beast hunts, and it's thought to cleanse impurity. Certain types of beasts have an abnormal feared flame. The pebble, which is the best item. Also, kind of, I don't know what it looks like. It looks like a moon. Looks like it has a big crater in it. Small pebbles found throughout Yharnam can be thrown at foes. Quite thrilling. And the Bloodstone Shard. A solid shard that forms in cold blood. After death, a substance in the blood hardens, and that which does not crystallize is called a bloodstone. At the workshop, these bloodstones are embedded in weapons to fortify them. That's your upgrade material. That's your, crap. Give me some of my health back. A little bit of that. You bastard. What was I saying? Alright, the Bloodstone Shard is your Titanite. I am not going to let you go in that corner. Oh my god, I'm dead. I panicked because I heard the guys on the left coming. I was like, I gotta finish this as quickly as possible. And then I forgot to kill the guy in front of me. Well, we can go through the experience of picking up blood echoes now. Oh, don't know how I managed to get iframes to activate there. There are my blood echoes. Okay, it takes longer for you guys to get over here than I thought. That's the advantage of the threaded game. that up. Can I get this through the fence? No, I can't. It's a little too far away. If it was pressed up more against it, then yeah. There are a couple of instances where that actually works in FromSoftware games. Right, and I think, yeah, another patrol went back to where I came, so I'm going to take care of them. If I don't, then they have the chance to, like, circle around and then get me from behind. Perfect. Alright, time to put an item on the menu. Put those pebbles on, best item in the game. Here's what they're used for. Ooh, that was close. Oh, that still almost hit me. Holy shit. I felt like it flipped through the hood or something. Whoa! This guy got away from that group that I killed. He came from behind. That was weird. So I guess... Oh, there's another guy who's down there. Thought I got them all. Anyone else? No. Should have been more thorough clearing out that this little alleyway. Stupid shield fucker. Come on. Let him slowly jaunt over here. I feel like this has to be a joke, right? The fact that, like, when they do move, they do it so, like, slowly and carefully. Like, I feel like that's a roast on Dark Souls players. There we go. Also, you got two guys patrolling on the way back over there. Oh, crap. Back up. Heal. At this point, I can take care of gunmen over here. Oh god, the dog came up. Back up. Oh, this guy's still alive? Yeah, the blunderbuss killed you. Fuck you. Magic pixel on me. Staying alive. Let's see, I think there's... Yeah, there is an item up here that I did not grab. Oh, cold blood dew. That. Droplet of cold blood containing blood echoes. Use to gain blood echoes. Hunters sustained by the dream gain strength from blood echoes. They imbibe the blood with thoughts of reverence and deed gratitude for their victims. That's your consumable that gives you blood echoes. Like the soul items. Ow, motherfucker. You can just shoot me. Get a good look at what's on this crucifix. It's just a regular wolfy boy. Hold on, I missed something. I think this is a bloodstone shard. Yeah. I remember. There's a secret way right through here that you can take, but I don't really want to. Also, listen to this party going on. But even these people will be like, ah, fuck you. You can't join us. You're not from Yharnam.
I reckon you're from round here. Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. Oh, you poor, poor thing.
Fuck you. And mess up your porch. Alright, the most terrifying enemy in the entire game. The crows. Which bark for some reason. So you hear that, I don't know if it's coming through on the stream, but you can kind of hear like a music box playing. I think that plays if you leave the title screen alone for long enough. Wait, what did I pick up? Right, the oil urn. When this urn hits its mark, the target is drenched in oil and made extremely flammable. Fire is commonplace on the hunt, and oil urns accentuate its effect. Sometimes when hunters burn beasts, they appear intoxicated by the euphoria of purification. So what that does is you throw it at an enemy, and then you throw a Molotov cocktail, and it does double damage. Not too practical in most places, but I can think of one place where it's really useful. And I don't mean here. That's not what I meant. This guy is your parry tutorial. Well, we traded. Back up. He did the attack I didn't want him to do. I want him to do like the big right hand swing. Come on, do it. There we go. Shining coins. Are you fucking kidding me? I was like, I'm about to get 3 blood vials. And he gave me his shit item instead. Alright, shining coins. Various coins that are particularly luminous. There are very few uses for spare change during the hunt, but these will serve as guides through the darkness. Or one could save them until morning, if it ever comes. These are your pathfinders. You throw them on the ground. So if you're in like a big area and you're lost, you can throw them down and be like, oh, I've already been here. There is a Dark Souls equivalent. I can't remember what it's called. Prism Stone, I think. Let's see, I want this on my left hand. The torch. A common torch formed by wrapping a pine resin drenched cloth around the end of a long stick. Hunters choose torches not only because the hunt leads them to the darkest nooks, but also because certain creatures they encounter are possessed by a deathly fear of flame. Yeah, I would like that on my left hand. There we go. Here's that item we saw on the other side of the fence. More cold blood. Alright, I got a bunch of poochies walking around up here. Where are they? Here's number 1. I might die. So the dog enemies are notorious in all of FromSoftware's games for being extremely fast and annoying. Threaded cane, probably not the best weapon to deal with them. Shut up, dog. Okay, I need to get... Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. I went into the corner, which is not what I wanted. Trying to get down into this courtyard. Oh, look at that dog. He's totally stuck in that fence. Well, I can deal with you. Is he going to figure it out? Is he going to figure it out? No. Too bad. Poor Poochie. Look, there's still another one. Big damn enemies in this area. Oh, chill out. Ooh. That nearly killed me from behind. So I was like, I gotta get down the stairs because if I get shot in the back, I'm dead. Did I kill that guy? I did. Damn it! Shut up! Stupid dogs. Yeah, I needed those. Oh, I'm still not up to 20. I'm using too many blood vials. Alright, we're up on the bridge. Don't go that way. Just calmly walk over here. Actually, I think there's something back in this corner. Let me check that first. Oh, there it is. There's something. Hey, that's useful. This is the courtyard we were in. There was like 20 guys. There is something over here. Another bloodstone shard. Another bloodstone shard. If I break all this crap, find a little secret pathway here. It's gonna take us into Yharnam sewers. And what I really want on this first run is this way. It's also very tough. Enemies are tougher over here. We get kind of like the mid-level enemy now. These guys walking around. But I might be able to parry them. I was too slow. Ooh, that wasn't good. I'm gonna pick up this. Yeah. Alright, that paid for itself. Gotta do better. Well, that kind of worked. Do more blood vials. Is there a third guy? Yeah, there is. All right, let's see if I can do the positioning correct and pick this up. There we go. Look at this rat. Got you, rat. Falling attack. Nothing else heard me or saw me, right? Yeah, I'm good. Alright, so there's a guy around this corner with a serious asthma. He's breathing pretty hard. There he is. You're the only thing that stands in my way, bro. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. Oh, I need to move. I just stand up here for a little while. Well, that sucks. The whole reason I went over there was for that item. Son of a bitch. I have to go back the long way. Well, I'm down here now. I'm in shit town. Alright, let's just take care of this. These dudes are alive. And they're really gross. Alright, Threaded Cane, you are my best friend. Why would these... Oh, no. Maybe the bullets were... The bullets the set item? I guess so. I was like, why would one of them drop Quicksilver bullets? I think that was the item that was already there. Oh, look at these shit birds. Oh, you coming up from my right. Stop it. Do you see that crow do the quick backstep? I forgot they could do that. They got dodge tech as well. No! Get off me. Ah, motherfucker. I got most of it back. There's still a guy in this corner, too. This is a little narrow, though. Great. Yeah, this is why you're supposed to use the whip with them. Add a stamina. Back up. Do a running attack. See if I can do it right. There we go. Hey, I'm finally at 20 blood vials. Another bloodstone shard. I see you, motherfuckers. Ah. Blunderbuss has terrible range. Ooh. Get down here. Stupid crow. Pebble. Alright, don't go down that tunnel. You can see why in the distance. Oh, I know where that's coming from. The barking's coming from that bridge, I think? Alright. Shortcut. Alright, we got a couple brick fuckers in this area to deal with. Come on. Come down here. Will you come down here while you're pathing a lot of that? Yeah. Get away from your friend. Oh, you're still alive. Thanks, buddy. Oh, that was clutch. That was almost very bad. You are also still alive. I'm just weak enough to where that does not kill. Well, this turned out to be fruitful. This right here is the shortcut back to our lamp. Good old Gilbert, still coughing his lungs out over there. Alright, so I can make a big full loop around and go back where I came from. There are a couple enemies I haven't killed up in this level. he... I can't believe that charge attack didn't blow him open. Yeah, and everyone that would normally be over here is already dead, because I never died. So we got a free clear shot back to where I was going. Wish I had more stamina. Could run a little further. On second thought, I wish I would have opened up the shortcut that's over near this area. Which is right over there, that gate. It's okay. I'll have more opportunities to do that. Whoops. Here's the jump, which is mapped to double tapping circle twice, just like in Demons in Dark Souls 1, which is really dumb. And then one of the only good like innovations that Dark Souls 2 brought to the table was mapping it to just clicking L3. Aw, I missed it. Oh well. Here we go. The whole reason I came over here. The hunter hat, hunter garb, hunter gloves, hunter trousers. Their inventory. One of the standard articles of hunter attire fashioned at the workshop. Fine piece of hunter attire that provides stable defense to anyone facing Yharnam's beastly threat. Recognizable by its withered feathers, this cap is fashioned after one of the old hunters. And they more or less say the same thing. One of the standard articles of hunter attire fashioned at the workshop, accompanied with a short cape to wipe away the blood. A fine piece of hunter attire, blah, 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 allows one to stalk beasts unannounced by cover of night. More or less the same, and the same. So this is the quote-unquote canon look. This is the box art armor. Is the standard thing. Bloodborne armor statistics aren't super important. It's not one of those things where like you get better stuff progressively as you go throughout the game. After the stuff you start wearing, pretty much everything is kind of viable. And it becomes mainly about fashion. Although some do provide better resistances. There is at least one status element in the game where you're like, no, I want the shit that protects me against that. But most of the time you can wear whatever you think looks coolest. I rather like the standard look. Though it's not my favorite. You got rats. You got rats in this sewer. I don't remember if there's anything back here. It might not be guarding anything. I might be doing this for nothing. Don't think you could parry the rats, but you can stop them in their tracks. I'm hoping this is a knife. It is. Throwing knife. A very useful item if you have the right build. Because they scale with skill. And they essentially become really strong pebbles if you have a lot of them. Throwing knife with a finely serrated blade. One of the old hunter Henrik's favorite weapons. Does not cause a great deal of damage to beasts, but with deft use can distract attackers, keep them at bay. I know on my first file, once I got up there into like crazy New Game Plus like 5 territory, those things were really useful. Especially because like they're super cheap. At that point you're getting ridiculous amount of blood. So you can just afford to buy a full amount of them. You can just throw them around whenever you want. Alright, this is where we came from. This is the safe way down if I do it right, which I don't. I'm lucky I didn't die. Jesus Christ. Hot mess right now. Alright, let's open up that shortcut I was talking about. I think I can do. I figure out which set of ladders I have to climb. this one? Yeah, it's this one. Should have done this last time. Just wasn't thinking about it enough. Oh, stupid crows. Yo, Madman's knowledge. That's an important item. Skull of a madman touched by the wisdom of the great ones. Used to gain insight. Making contact with eldritch wisdom is a blessing, for even if it drives one mad, it allows one to serve a grander purpose for posterity. I'll keep that in my inventory for now. Also, you see that I picked up a thick cold blood. I'm sure, like, the item descriptions only barely change. They just get bigger and bigger. Alright, this dude right here, I think he's a bit of an Easter egg. I've supposedly heard that if you hang out around here and get close enough to him without triggering him, that he has, like, some weird, unique, like, audio dialogue. Every now and then, he'll play, like, an audio file that's kind of out of place. But we're not going to do that. That might take a while. But you can get the backstab off of him. He said, so cold, dear sister. That's a kill. Alright, let's talk to this window.
Who are you? I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? It's we look for my mum. Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared. Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box. It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs, and when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly running off without it.
Alright, let's take a look at that. I think it's in the key items. No? Usable? It is. Tiny music box. Small music box received from a young Yharnam girl. It's a song shared by her mother and father. Inside the lid is a small scrap of paper, perhaps an old message. Two names can be made out, however faintly. Viola and Gascoigne. Or Gascoigne. Bully. Oh, he'll never live that down. I will make sure he never lives it down. Okay, let's exhaust your dialogue.
My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. Oh, and if you find her, please.
Alright. Operate the device. Pop this open. Let me walk through. There we go. This leads back into the first brickfucker courtyard by the big door. I'm gonna take that secret little passage. There are doggos in cages. I don't know if they can break out. I have never risked it to find out. Crap. That was close. I also have the wrong cane out. There we go. That guy wasn't in a cage. He was free. These guys might be decoration. Because apparently they die in one hit no matter what. There's one around this corner. Ah.